Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Success Coaching for a Better World. My name is Coach Manny Nowak, and you know I'm excited to be here because we're here to teach and to help you find greater success in everything you do. And at the same time, we're here to create a better world for all of us. There's our website. The new book, you know it's out there. I'm looking for where I have a copy of it. Did I send them all out? Let me show you right here. Get that up there on that camera, right? Failure creates success. That's the key. That's what we talk about week in and week out. You got to take a shot to make things happen. And today I'm really excited because today we're going to ask you this simple question on the board. You see it? Join the recession or just pass. What are you going to do? Well, for me and my people, we're passing. I'm not part of that recession. There's too much opportunity out there right now. We don't need to be in a recession. We can make ourselves successful. You can do it. So let's look at some points here because today's six-pack really is going to talk about what do you do to avoid that happening? What do you do to say, forget the recession, I'm going to go out and be successful? Because I've got numerous time and time again examples of people who have made it over the last 4 years who have said, what recession? So let's look at some ways you can avoid getting sucked in. The first way you can avoid, and I know I got news people out there who don't like it, but the first way is stop believing so much of what you hear, read, and listen to on the news. I got a great new point for those news people, and I know some of you don't like it. The bottom line is news people have a job. Their job is to report the news. Their job is not to give me their opinion. I don't really care about their opinion because most times they're not qualified to leave an opinion on what they're reporting on. Just give me the news. Don't get sucked into the news. First of all, get somewhere where you can read the news, get the basic information, understand what happens because we all need to be educated and informed, and then move on. Don't let it pull you down because if you watch too much of it, it will pull you down. Number 2, adjust. Why do you think new companies spring up all the time during this period of recession? Why is it that so many new companies have gone from nothing to tremendous success? Do you know why? Because they can adjust again and again and again. Can you? Can you adjust? Gosh, I remember during the 9/11 crisis, I was in the trade show industry at that time, and we got devastated by that 9/11. It tore us to pieces. But you know what? When I look back now and said, if we had have been able to adjust, we would have come out as the most successful company in the industry. So, over the last 4 years, what has made people successful? Their ability to adjust. Amazing. Number 3, let me tell you something about attitude. You know I speak about attitude time and time again. You know attitude is what I do better than anything else. And you know that statement right there, attitude drives you. It drives your team. Let's get this straight on the table. Your attitude is the attitude of your team. Have you ever seen a guy who was pumped up, motivated, and moving, and a team that was dead? Of course not. But you've seen a dead leader who just couldn't pump it up, and his team is the same place. If you talk to him, oh, things are terrible. If you talk to the team, oh, things are terrible. Is that where you want your team? Of course not. So you as the leader, you as the person running your team, you are the one that everybody on your team watches. And the attitude that you have is the attitude they have. Number 4, look for opportunities, not problems. People talk to me time and time again during this time. What can we do? What can we do, Manny? I said, open your eyes. Open your ears. Look around. Watch what's going on. Do you know how much opportunity exists? Over the last 4 years, there has been more opportunity than probably, I don't know, forever maybe. Come on. Forget looking at the problems. That's why today's title is Join the Recession or Just Pass. Those of you out there who have passed, and I have a lot of clients who've just passed, and they're doing tremendously well. Why? Because they haven't bought in. They've looked at the opportunities that exist, and they've taken advantage of it. Companies have sprung up all over the place during this recession. You too can make it happen. Whether you're in a new company or an existing company, you can do this. You can. Number 5. And the bottom line is that there is less competition in a lot of industries. Why? Because a lot of people are gone. And I don't feel good about it because I have seen people that I know and have been friends with whose companies are gone. They're just gone. But you know what? Who's working their customers? Who's taking care of their business? The business is still there, but the companies are gone. So what are you doing about it? You know, if I was gone, I'd give you my customers. Come on. You're still here. You need some business? Take mine. I'm gone. I don't need it anymore. You're not taking advantage of those people who are gone. You're helping the customers who are left. And finally, number 6, it's always about flexibility. Let me get that through to you. You have to be different. You cannot do business the way you've been doing business over years. Now, don't think this has anything to do with character, integrity, honesty. Those are principles that will always survive. But you know what? What if you used to get your goods delivered in 30 days and now you have to wait for 60 days? Can you adapt to that? Oh, no, I can't adapt. My business is going to fall apart. Crap. Come on. You have to adapt. Your suppliers have to adapt. Everyone has to be flexible because you still have to produce what the customer needs. And those are the companies that are around. So, as the recession, which, let me understand something. The recession is not going away. I don't care what the news says, it's here for a while yet. It may be here for a long while. This is what you're going to do. You're not going to be part of that anymore. You are going out there, you're going to quit watching all that stuff that's negative. You're going to adjust as you have to. You're going to pump your attitude way up there. You're going to look for those new opportunities, whether they're new business or opportunities in what you're doing. You're going to go after what's out there, and you're going to be flexible and watch what happens. That's why we're here. Success means we're not going to be like everybody else. We're going to be different. It's Coach Manny Nowak. It's always my pleasure to work with you, to teach you, to help you, because you know what? We're here. We've been here. We've been producing the videos through the whole recession. Go back and look at them. Read our articles. We have not given up. We are moving forward, and you're moving forward with us. So thank you, and have